Hello and welcome back to another fabulous part here on my channel where I'm Jacob from Jacobishere, and today we're talking about the Hatfields. The Hatfields are a legacy challenge here on my channel that I want to say I'm predominantly known for, and I only mean that is because a lot of you guys tend to tune in when we talk about the Hatfields. And honestly, it's never really dawned on me that if you guys like it so much, then you guys would probably like a series based on them, because every series that they've ever appeared in, such as Discovery University and Equal Lifestyle, have always done predominantly better than most of my other series on my channel, even when my channel was a little bit smaller than what it is now. And so, yeah, here we go. Here's Hatfields. There's a few things I want to catch you up on, obviously, so you guys don't have to do back your back history work. But if you guys do want to do your back history work, you totally can. I play what's called Current Household, which has a series of videos in it. And honestly, give me 1 second, and I'll even pull up the one that you should be watching to get started. Okay, so I've gone and I've looked up my current household save and everything. So luckily enough, I was smart enough. The actual thumbnail for my current household save, in case you guys want to go over and check it out. You guys can watch the ones before November 2017, but honestly, if you're here to watch the Hatfields and you want to be fully caught up on it, you go from Hatfields 2017 to, like, except for like the Danes. Like anything to do with Twitch, you don't need to worry about. But everything else, that is our story, that this is where we're starting, and I've been playing with them since 2015, since Get Together came out, because the actual character of Emma Hatfield, which is our founder, who I'm going to showcase in family tree here in a second, is actually from Della Grissi. She's not actually from the game. Jay Huntington III was an actual character. He's a base game character from this game and other Sims games, but in particular. Either way, so you start here and you just work your way down and you go through them and you can see the whole entire evolution of them over the course of like 3 years. Also, because we did take some tiny in between breaks, as you guys can see here, October 19th to April 2020, where'd they go? Well, they went over here to Discovery University, so in case you guys want to even see more about them, you guys are even more curious, you guys fall in love with this family, but you want to see even like another verge in this path, we do Discovery University, which has 20 or so. These also have very strong cameos from multiple cast members and such like that, but this does follow a particular family. If you want to continue on with that family, you move over to Discovery University. Then if you want to continue on, you move over to Eco Lifestyle, which just ended here a minute ago on part 13, because she's weird and she's fine. Then you move over to Eco Lifestyle, which is also based on that whole entire, the family itself. And then, if you want to not do any of that, which you don't have to, we come over here to the Hatfields, which this is our main character here. She had just given birth in the last episode of Equal Lifestyle, since we're just basically continuing on that series, just in a brand new series, a better series, one would say, probably. And I do want to mention that this is a Hatfield family. This is called Hatfield Legacy. That's what this LP is called. They are exist at the moment. Yeah, it's fine. We don't need to talk about it. It's just there. Let me pull up the family tree. Now, I pulled this up actually a time ago, and we're going to talk about just a little bit more. So let's go up here to Carrie, then to Jacqueline. Okay. So it started. Oh, actually, you know what? We should probably go. Yeah. Right? Oh. I don't know. I don't really know the best way to do this. So it started out with Emma Hatfield, and then she married Jay Huntington III. They had 3 children. Yeah, they had 3 children. I mean, if you go back and you look, you can. There's a problem here. All right, and I'm gonna shout out to the top of the world for everybody can hear. The family tree shit is broken in The Sims 4. It's been broken for a long time. I don't think a lot of people know this though, because they don't have huge family trees like I do. Like I can go if you want to see the graveyard, you can see the graveyard. But let me know in the comments down below. You guys curious to see the Hatfield graveyard? This is going to be a very speaky part, by the way. This is not going to be a heavy gameplay part. Next episode will be. But, yeah, we lost the whole tree. Dalton and Sawyer, those people are dead. And they've been dead for a long time. And you guys don't know how it works, in case you guys are just genuinely curious and stuff. In order for a piece of your family tree to fall off, like let's say you had 4 kids and you do dwindle it all the way down between the 4 kids, once the last person of that line of that kid, the whole family tree goes. It does, like, like, there's certain people in here that just turned out to be not the best, and I knew I wasn't going to do anything with, so I never gave them children. I never continued on their lineage in The Sims, and so their whole lineage died. And this happened, I guess, for 2 people. Sawyer's, they ended up going down, like, the Fiona from Shameless route, and they just ended up having some really, really poor-looking children. And so I was like, no, we're not doing that. We also had, I'm pretty sure also on that side, the cocaine addict who killed his mom. Shit got real dark there for a minute. I got really bored, probably. And then on the opposite side, which is Dalton, their children just ended up looking pretty bad because it was made between a male and a male people, because I wanted biological children. And, yeah. But it also reminds me, by this time, I'm hoping to play the 100 Baby Challenge on stream with a male sim. Yeah, so yeah, there's that. There's that. So if we continue on down, Jacob married his wife, who, wait, do we need to click on her? Yeah. Who is an SSS, who was based on a different current household, and so he connected them together to bring him into this household. This happens quite a bit. He had 5 children. I don't really remember who all is not here. I'm pretty sure there's a twin that's gone. Am I right? Yeah, there's a whole twin. Who knows where that went? Because I know Jonah, who ended up getting kidnapped. She was a sim that was born a boy, a transgender sim, and so yeah, so that was a whole interesting storyline. This is very early on. Hayden, who we do play with per down, like Hayden, somebody we go down with, and then we also move down with Jackie, because Jackie, I always had fun with Jackie. She was a musician. She did all this really cool stuff. I cannot believe that they just, like, who cares? Wow. That's why my family tree is so small. I've not been in here for a minute. Alright, Hayden got married and stuff. She had 5 kids. Obviously, you don't see those. And the only ones that stayed alive are the vampires, which is the reason why Hayden's still here. Because I know for a fact that Skyla Colin down here, not married. Like, at all. Either way. Then we move on to Jamal. So Hayden, we had these kids, which are talked about. Then we had Jamal. And we end up really running, if I'm not mistaken, with Jamal's family tree. Because Jamal is it's a little mixy. So then we had Raylan and Shailene. And we actually ended up playing with, I'm pretty sure everybody but Annalisa here, and going down their family trees and playing with each and every family from them. Like, going on one side, playing with Raylan, and going on the other side, playing with Shailene. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know who gave birth. Okay. This was the wrong one. Let's go here. Let's go to him. This will help. Okay, so let's see here. Asha, in which these are twin brothers, Asha and Ashton, they each gave lines, and we have played with them individually. Asha's line is, it's gonna die out, it looks like. That's great. Love that for her. I don't know if they can die out. I don't know. I just know as soon as the last person in the lineage dies, it's gone. That's all I've learned. Everything else is a mess. Raylan actually had she was married to a woman, so they ended up adopting a lot of children. So we have Lucy here, who was adopted, and Lucy ended up having Stacy and Emmett and Ellie ended up marrying an alien, having alien children. That was a whole thing, and I hated it, so we're backtracking. And then also we have Stacy, who gave birth to Milton, and Shirley. Milton is an alien, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken. Luna, who just had given birth to 2 children, supposedly, voting into that 10th generation, since this is the 9th generation. Then we come over here. Emery is the person we play with in Discovery University, so you get to know the character very well, as well as meeting her husband throughout that series, and them having 4 children. I don't really remember when they have the 4 children, but they do at some point. I know, particularly Angelina's around for a very long time in that series before we move over to her, which is why she was chosen as the true founder. We also have Russell, and we do have Laura, and most of these people down here, especially the aliens and stuff, will continue to have children as we continue along. I'm curious to see, because I honestly don't really remember, if I'm being honest with you, no. She's the last one of her lineage. Well, But it's also, I find it to be very fascinating, the family tree elements in general. I'm spending way too much time on this. But because of the fact that we go down all these lines, is that there's a whole group of people that they connect. And all those people stay, but my whole line disappears. Like, I can have the grandparents, the great-great-grandparents from, like, a cousin from, like, 6 generations ago, and they're connected somehow, because my family tree is a little incesty. It's a little weird. It gets a little creepy, especially towards the middle there, because, like, Sims. No, it's just more like, I didn't realize, and then it happened, and then, yeah, you know, mistakes were made. Either way, so here with Angelina Zest, I'm going to introduce you to the characters that we're playing with and type of thing. We're also going to showcase the new baby, which is our 10th generation. Yes, okay, hold on. I want to see it. There she is. And that's all we see. But I promise you, it's 10, because that's Kim, you know, and that's Carrie, and it goes upwards and upwards. And because we predominantly played with Sawyer, which is the reason why we turned into Zest, because when he married Anessa, it turned into the Zest family, and so Hatfield actually is like the Zest legacy, but Zest doesn't sound good, so we're going with Hatfield, okay? Also, it has I from like Tennessee and stuff, and so Hatfield is the name there. Either way, not important. We are currently living in Evergreen Harbor. That is changing though. If you guys want a little more backstory history on her, obviously check out that Let's Play. It's up to you. It's not necessary. It's really based on Eco Lifestyle, so if you're curious about that expansion pack or whatever, I do recommend it in that regard. But specifically, knowing Angelina, particularly if you want to get to know her a little better, we can go through traits and stuff. I guess that's probably the best way to start. She's a green fiend, which might change. But living and working on the green trait and will constantly work towards making their environment more eco-friendly. Probably not. I really do believe this is an aspect of her character. As you guys are going to figure out, we're actually going to be quitting her job here to be a someone who works with ocean life, as that's where she wants to really specifically put her green in this. And so we're actually moving to Saloony here in a minute, for other reasons as well. But we also have a dog lover trait. We do have a dog. Our dog is about to perish. It's real sad. We'll talk about it. She's also a vegetarian, mostly going inward more with the green fiend, as she wants to stay as healthy and pure as possible. Not in like a weird way, but like in a healthy way. She's always welcome. She has good manners. She's compassionate. She's responsible. She's a mediator. She's a top-notch tower, high metabolism, and she's a collector. Did I mention she's a great sim? Because like she's probably the purest sim I've ever had in my life, and it's great, and I love her for that. Her public image is that she has a great reputation. Are we shocked? And she has no fame points because she never really enjoyed it, and we'll see where the life takes us. So, oh my, I don't understand this life at all. So, just ignore that. I don't know how this works. Our eco footprint personally right here is a neutral footprint. We were in the high grade, and then I dropped it by making an apartment specifically. It's currently the first day of fall, but I wouldn't really specifically put too much measures on that, because like going to sunny place, it's kind of sad because I literally just built this apartment thinking we're gonna be playing in it for like 10 parts in the other series, and then I just kind of fell in love with it, and so like we're moving to Saloony, and it is. I would want to know in the comments down below, would you guys like a Saloony specific pack build, not specifically for this house in case I don't do it by then, but just like, do you guys want an island living specific pack build, like a starter home or something? Let me know in the comments down below. Alright, let's introduce you to some of the other people. So, she did have a boyfriend coming into this. The last Let's Play she met during college, which I did play her first year of college off camera on stream. I talked about that. Cameron here, Cameron Fletcher, who ended up actually just not working out in particular. But I always had this idea of her going back to them and them falling in love. And so we'll have to wait and see if that really works out. But she ended up actually falling with her high school crush, or her best friend's high school crush or something like that. Jeremiah Glass, who comes from a line of glasses, is their names. And so he's a goofball, he's a neat, and he's a romantic, and he's sitting right here because we do live together. He has a job. He's a programmer. He's a tech guru in level 1, and so that's something we'll continue to explore. His character alone really does need some character development, and so I'm always open to hear what you guys have in mind down below. How would you guys want to see him more developed over time? He's going through a rough state right now, as both his parents had just perished. Alright, and then we have a little, what did I name this thing? Aspen. Oh, that's kind of cute. A little Aspen Zest, who, what the fuck are the baby onesies that we can in? Can I use them? This is the question. Oh, he has it, not me. Donate. No, I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand. Okay, it doesn't matter. This is what Aspen says. Isn't she so cute? Oh, she's so cute. I'm really excited to see her be a toddler, but we're gonna wait because we're in the process of moving and things. She has a cute little room. I really did like, and I enjoyed and stuff. And like he likes to come down here. Oh, we have a puppy named Winston, who's not a puppy because like he's an elder and on the verge of death. But like he's super cute, and I do love him so much. And we'll probably get another bulldog, because I really do enjoy the breed in the game quite a bit. He has no spouse or anything. He's a male. He's an elder, and he has 2 days left to live. Jesus Christ. Okay. The place itself, I'm not going to show off. I do have a speed builder on it in case you guys are curious, and it should be up on my gallery in case you guys are curious. The whole point of moving in here is that the best friend was supposed to come out of this drawer, and that's not happening, so we'll just have to make friends in Saluni, which is the place where she really does enjoy. Now, for Angelina, like I said, she has a few things here. So that's the birth kit. So, university. She had gone to university, and I had expected her to continue to go through university throughout the entirety of last Let's Play, as university is my favorite thing in the world in The Sims. It always is, always probably will be going forward. But there is no degree at the moment. There might be now based on patch updates and stuff, but there was no degree specifically going into, what is this? The civil designer career. That's what it is. And so actually we end up going down the economics degree, and this will go back more into playing with what we're doing in Saluni. She's going to be a high up in the Saluni, trying to make the world a better place, making Saluni a better place. And so that's a lot about what the series is going to be about. Also, spoiler alert, we're going to end up with a mermaid, because that's the last creature I need to be a part of the line. I don't know if we were, pretty sure we had wizards. If not wizards. So mermaid and wizards. We'll tackle mermaids at the moment, just for the simple fact of, that's where we're going. So the next episode, let's go say hi to the baby. I'm going to dress her. Give me a second. MC Cheats. I'm so excited for this series, by the way. I just love my current household, and my favorite type of way to play the game is to, the way the series is going to work is I'm going to update you guys every 3 or 4 days in game time, and it's going to be just we're going to play a day in the life of our Sims with that day. And they tend to take 20 minutes for me to play a day in the life because I like pausing and I like talking a lot. But it's super fun, and it's some of the best times. I want her to hold her, so let's cuddle. That should be a cute little picture for a thumbnail, for the first thumbnail. I'm very excited and things of such, and yeah, so it should be a good time. Also, I think a lot of people have been really just wanting this type of series anyways, because of the fact of how much you guys do enjoy the Hatfields. At least that is what my impression is based on likes, comments, and other such on my channel. They're some of the better done videos, and you guys tend to attack them very nicely. So if you guys enjoyed this part, though, please give me a big fat thumbs up. This is a series you guys are excited for. Let me know in the comments down below. How are you guys feeling about all the fun stuff? I'll let note in the comments down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll hit subscribe. And goodbye. Okay.